plus ultra, welcome back. Now, I don't say this to be a dick, but if you clicked on this video, you probably already knew it was going to be negative. Horikoshi has been on a decline for a while now, and with the latest chapter, that decline has officially become a nosedive. So let's go over 5 reasons why MHA is finally dead. Starting off, we have Deku's 7 quirks in Quirks Story Suicide. Now, some of you might disagree with this one, but hear me out. Deku has had an incredibly rough couple of chapters. His classmates have turned on him, Best Jeanist has turned on him. And to top it all off, he got his ass handed to him by a high school girl. But instead of being like, wow, I really messed up, I need to fix this, Deku is like, great, I just need 7 more quirks to become stronger than anyone. This is where the story completely loses all credibility, because there is no way that Deku gets 6 to 8 more quirks and becomes stronger than someone who has 6 quirks. That literally makes 0 sense. 1 quirk per person is already pushing it. And before you say it, yes, I know people have multiple quirks in this world, but when you have 7 quirks like Deku, you can't use any of them to their fullest potential. Look at Eri. She has 2 quirks, and she can barely control those 2 quirks. Deku has shown that he can only use his new quirk, which is basically just Black Whip, for maybe 3 minutes before getting exhausted. And now, he wants to get even more quirks while having less than 10% of his power left. It's not even funny anymore. The whole thing is just ridiculous. And speaking of ridiculous, Shigaraki's wet noodle ending is definitely up there. Worst final villain since what? Gentle, for sure. I don't think anyone could argue with that. We spent like 300 chapters building up Shigaraki to be this big bad villain, only for him to lose in the dumbest way possible. Like Deku getting more quirks. It just completely kills the hype and makes everything leading up to that moment feel pointless. All of Shigaraki's plans, all of his losses, all of his development, it's all just thrown out the window because Horikoshi wants to push Deku. I would have preferred if Shigaraki just straight up killed Deku. At least then there would be some consequences for the heroes. But nope, he doesn't do that. He becomes friends with Deku after betraying his own ideals. Typical Shonen Jump protagonist. Wins by friendship. What was that sound? Oh, right, that's the sound of everyone losing interest. Next up, we have Bakugo's Fakeout deaths. Now, this isn't necessarily a new thing, but it's something that Horikoshi has been doing more and more recently. And it's getting annoying. Bakugo is an amazing character, and when he dies, it has emotional weight. But every time he dies, it's a fake-out. This wouldn't be an issue if Bakugo actually learned from these near-death experiences, but he doesn't. He always stays the same. He's still reckless, he's still a dumbass. And it's frustrating. Horikoshi is literally playing with our emotions here, and it's some next-level emotional manipulation. It's honestly kind of disgusting. After that, we have the Todoroki Family Mess. In my last video, I talked about how Horikoshi botched Endeavor's redemption arc. Well, he's also botched the Todoroki family as a whole. It would have made much more sense if Endeavor wasn't abusive and then became abusive after gaining the #1 hero spot. But that's not what happened. Instead, Horikoshi portrayed Endeavor as this overly enthusiastic dad who just wanted his son to acknowledge him. Yeah, that makes 0 sense. If anything, he was too concerned with Shoto's quirk to actually give him any love as a child, and it just feels like Horikoshi threw this arc in because he felt like he needed a sad backstory for his characters. And if you're gonna give your characters sad backstories, at least make it relevant to the plot. And finally, we have Horikoshi's art collapse. Back in the USJ arc, I remember thinking that Horikoshi's art was amazing. I mean, the way he drew the panels, the expressions, the action, it was all so good. But fast forward to now, and Horikoshi's art has gone from amazing to scribbles in the span of 50 chapters. It's so bad. I can't even show you guys examples because I would be demonetized. Just look at this. What is this supposed to be? It looks like Deku got hit in the face with a car battery. And don't come at me saying Horikoshi has been drawing for 30 years. That's a terrible argument. Yeah, he's been drawing for 30 years, but he's never drawn anything that's remotely close to this manga. My art might suck, but at least it doesn't suck this bad. But yeah, those are 5 reasons why My Hero Academia is finally dead. Do you agree or disagree with these points? Let me know in the comments. Also, make sure to check out my social media because I post MHA reaction videos there as well. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.